Hey, Dale, after 7 games, how about your sort of thumbnail review of the Spiders? Where are you compared to where you thought you might be after 7?
Well, we definitely didn't expect to, like Coach said, be 3-4. You know, but I think we're a resilient team, and we're a positive group. So we know that we gotta do better, and all we're really focused on is just being 1-0 this week.
What kind of difference does it make with 3 linebackers? I know you guys went to that against Delaware, and you got another kind of a power team this week. How much difference does that make, having 3 guys, 3 linebackers rather than 2?
I think it allows us to be obviously bigger in the front 7, and it helps us against the run, having players in there that constantly are fitting in the box, and they know how gaps move, and then Ruben can do both in the box, and he could play outside of the box, and he's had experience in both. So I think that helps us out a lot.
Sore subject, but Malcolm Summers last year, can you recollect that night and what the problem was? Almost 300 yards for one guy.
Yeah, he's a great player. We weren't really fitting like we needed to be and tackling like we needed to be, so that's kind of what happened. And against that type of player, you can't really do that.
For both, was something different last week? It just looked like you guys had we had Darius on this morning, Reynolds. He used the word edginess to you guys last week. Was there something different just about the way you approached or attacked the entire game?
I don't really think there was a difference. I feel like we came out that game the same as we have the other games. The game before against Delaware, that was a very pivotal game for us in the season. It was where we stand. But I think we came out in every game this year with the same mentality, the same toughness, the same attack. I believe so.
Hey, Gordon, how about saying a word or two just about the running game? You've had your bright spots, but it hadn't really been steady. What needs to happen?
For me?
Team-wise. Yeah, Mancuso, you, all the other backs.
I think I said this after the game against Albany, and I think we just need to execute more. For me personally, I need to shoot those gaps quicker, maybe be more patient for certain runs, read things out more than I have. I think our offensive line's doing a great job. They're getting up there, they're moving people, they're doing what they can. Coaches are calling the right plays. I think we just need to execute.
Coach Huseman mentioned, he suggested, the team's still hungry, the team's still awake, still alive, still ready to roll. Why is that? It's tough, I'm sure, at this point of the season to maintain that, especially maybe with the bye week coming up.
We're here to win football games. Yeah, the bye week's coming up, but like we've all been emphasizing, 1-0. We can focus on next week. Right now, focus on beating Elon.
What do you see when you look at them? They're surprising still to me, anyhow, how well they've played the last 2 years.
I'd say they got a pretty big defensive front. They're a big team. They've gained a lot of ego, I'd say, in the past couple of years. They, like you guys were just talking to Coach about, at least when I first got here, I didn't think Elon was, anything like crazy, but they've really stepped it up this last couple of years. So when you think about them, I think they're a young and hungry team, I guess is the best way to put it, and they're pretty good.
Can you go back to the key run on that last drive, what you were thinking when the play was called, and what you saw and what you had to do, because obviously that was the critical play that got you to the game-winning field goal?
Yeah, I remember right before the play, I looked over to my right and I saw it was 3rd and 3. And I was thinking, don't do anything crazy, just run the play out. It needs to be ran. And as soon as I got the ball, they just came in heavy right where I was supposed to go. So I bounced it outside, and at that point, completely forgot I'm supposed to stay in bounds. So, because I saw green grass, I thought maybe I could score, but glad I got the 3 yards. So.